the way Americans have rednecks, you know, in UK you've got the gypsies, and then you've got gypsies in Romania and Bulgaria and all that. Yeah. America has the rednecks.
You know what phrase really pisses me off?
What?
Shark-infested waters.
Infested.
Bro, you
one
mean it's
shark.
home? Like, what the fuck do you mean shark-infested waters? Where else does it live?
What's like the documentary
Makes it
of
unwatchable.
Alexander the Great opening scene? He's fucking shagging his trainer. I switched fucking 3 minutes in, bruv.
What is Q?
Queer.
Which means?
Gay.
What are we doing?
Gay.
What are we doing?
Nothing.
Well,
And
the
they've
other day-
claimed the rainbow. What the fuck's that? It's for
I
all of
like-
us.
I
We
like
learn
the rainbow.
colours
Are
of the
you
rainbow.
ready?
One of the planets, all right, ask those people in Mexico City or Armenia or 100 other places buried under thousands of tons of earthquake rubble if they feel like a threat to the planet this week. How about those people in Kilauea, Hawaii, who build their homes right next to an active volcano and then wonder why they have lava in the living room?
George Carlin, rest in peace.
George Carlin-
was the GOAT. The GOAT, bro.
He makes you feel this
You
fucking
know,
insignificant.
one of his tricks is his vocabulary. He's Eminem. His vocabulary is so fucking rich, bruv. He'll use, in like, just before he finishes a joke, anyone would just go with the punchline. But he'll give you 1 million examples and then hit you with the punchline. He's an educated comedian, you know?
Very,
Very educated. And you know, I watched his early stuff in the 70s and 80s. He definitely got better with age. I'm not saying that he wasn't good back then, and I'm not to be, you know.
No, but like every comedian, though, innit? The longer you do it, the better you
Oh,
should
no,
become at it.
when he
really.
got older, though, he just got a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, it was
and
just
that's what made him funnier.
Because
that's
he's a
where you
pissed off
see
old
Bill
man.
Burr.
He got aggressive.
He got a chip on his
He
shoulder.
He got more aggressive the older he got, I think. And
For sure, yeah.
yeah, it's just that spitefulness as you grow old.
Oh, bro,
I think that grows,
religion,
Mine kicked
women,
in early.
the society,
Your
everything. He's so like.
No, he's good. He's amazing. He was amazing. One of the best, George Carlin. He didn't write jokes to be funny. He wrote jokes to make a point.
Yeah.
You know?
Information.
And a lot of people, when they went there, when you listen to him, you're like, oh, yeah, fuck.
So
You know, that's so obvious.
No,
there's
because he makes
comedians-
really good points.
Yeah.
There's comedians that make up a joke, and there's comedians that get reality and make it into a joke.
Yes. No, they present reality in such a way where
Yeah.
it's undeniably funny.
So what did he say just
Everybody.
now? They've gone through, the Earth's gone through what?
Everything.
Meteor
Everything.
showers, this and that, lava, and some plastic bags. Like,
It's gonna
They've been through cosmic
Destroy it,
events, they've been
like-
through
Yeah.
apocalypses,
Yeah, yeah,
they've
yeah.
been
The
through
planet's not going anywhere.
The
We
planet
are.
will just
Yeah.
readjust itself. So good.
Welcome back to episode 26 of the BroCast
We're
show.
on 26.
26, yeah, yeah.
Get in there.
All right, bro. Got to get the energy out. Now, we're going to keep this one short today because we got to shoot to Larnaca and do a couple of other sessions on another podcast.
that would be
So,
my hometown.
Larnaca.
Mine too.
Yeah. Well, of course, we're
Most
from the
English
same
Cypriots.
fucking.
Fucking.
Half of my family is in Larnaca.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm from Dimi and Poli, mate.
Oh yeah,
That's
like,
my family.
Dimi and Boli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My nan's from Dimi.
Dimi,
my-
you know this?
Yeah.
everything that has to do with Chris has to do with village.
With village
It's like,
brothers.
it's like my neighbor.
Bro,
it
I
would
said
be my
to- 'cause
neighbor.
Even from the other side.
Because my cousin's here now from Holland, and my brother's here with his wife, yeah?
I met her. They came to the barbershop.
And she's American, right? So I always make the references to rednecks and all that because I associate with them because we were having a barbecue here and the song came up, Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah.
You know, and she looked at me like, what the fuck? You know, and I'm like, look, and I explained to her.
America's everywhere.
The way
Eminem.
no, it's not that. You're close, but it's not that. The way Americans have rednecks, you know, in UK you've got the gypsies, and then you've got gypsies in Romania and Bulgaria
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
America has the rednecks.
We also have
gypsies, yes. Oh, wait.
rednecks.
Not original ones.
South Africa,
They're imported ones.
No. South Africa and Australia,
Yeah.
because they have the same history as
Yeah.
America. They're
Yeah.
the same people, bro.
Yeah.
They're just different accents.
Bro.
South Africa had rednecks and Australia had rednecks.
Yeah.
And my grandmother's heritage is from a redneck like community in South Africa. So
And
I'm a
is-
fucking redneck.
What is a redneck?
It's just country. Very, very
Outback.
country.
Isn't it village?
Yes,
Well, that's
in the
what
well,
we would
that's
say
what we
it
call
for
it
us.
because it's small.
So-
but in their areas, it's huge.
Wait
It's like
a
a
second.
state.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So I know a Cypriot
Yeah.
who has a double cabin.
Yeah.
He has a huge beard, right?
Yeah.
He works the fields.
Our villager is.
He has
Yeah.
horses.
Yeah, that would
He-
be basically.
He's a redneck, right?
Yeah. But
Let's
we call
not
him a
also
villager.
let's
Yeah.
not confuse also rednecks for just country people because they're not all the same.
No,
thing.
they're not all the same.
Doesn't mean because they
No.
speak.
The rednecks are the ones who
So
made
then-
moonshine.
Right. So they're
Yeah,
not all
that's-
racist. That's what you're trying to say.
I'm saying the rednecks are the ones that the whole joke about
Hey, boy, get off
yeah,
my property.
you know what I mean.
Incest
Yeah.
and all that shit.
the
Yeah.
people,
All of that.
the people that they're their own
No,
cousins.
that's so no. Okay,
That's
so
redneck.
there's country. Then the smaller umbrella is rednecks, and then the smaller umbrella under that is white trash.
Yeah,
all right.
right.
So let's not confuse everything with
yeah,
everything.
there's levels.
Yeah, they're
there's
not all-
levels.
exactly.
It starts
Yeah,
from
yeah,
your own,
yeah.
you're being your own cousin and working it up, right?
Oh, man.
So
So
you
I
see
can't-
that family? They've videoed them, bruv. Like they're all fucking cousins and brothers and sisters, and they're a family.
The most inbred family in America.
yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
But
Well, one-
apparently they cheated something. They said someone died, but they didn't.
Okay.
Oh.
Did they all?
So they can get the benefits or something. I don't know.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Let them have benefits. They're all a bit.
They're all a
messed
bit
up.
cuckoo.
I mean, come
Yeah,
on. That's
yeah,
what we.
yeah.
And they're not like going with third or fourth or fifth cousins. They're like, oh, my sister.
First case. Well, isn't,
Like shit
isn't
like
the
that.
British royal family the same
Most
shit?
royal families, yeah.
Like at the end of the day.
humans
If you take it real
are
back, yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
We know we shouldn't be doing shit like that, but we
what
still
the-
do it.
Bro, the only, I swear down, the only reason there is no baby seal hybrids is because they can't. Like, humans will fuck anything,
Yeah.
bruv. Like, we'll have hybrids of every fucking species if it worked.
If you could.
Yeah, humans have fucked everything out.
I think it
Like,
works
it's
with
crazy, bro.
Does it work with monkeys?
Well, I mean, look at you,
Maybe
bro.
some.
I mean, whoa, what?
Maybe some
You
species.
get like a human Z.
Oh, with us and monkeys? No, I thought you meant with their own
No.
monkey, but different species.
Right, can
Monkey,
a-
monkey, but different.
Right, well, I'll tell you a big difference.
Yeah.
Can a monkey do exactly what I'm doing now? Hello, good morning. My name is Anthony, and I'm 32 years old, and blah blah blah. Can a monkey do that?
No.
Not in
what-
his own language, maybe.
Yeah, but why can I do this? Why can I do that?
Because it's a sound. You're
Yeah,
not
but-
talking though. You're
yeah,
not
but
communicating.
maybe I am.
But you don't know what you're communicating.
That's what I'm saying. He
It's-
can't do this though.
You know, it's like a dog giving
Alright, so
you
if
his
I-
paw. You know, it's like just communicate. Something's gonna work. You know.
Well,
That's-
if you go to India or China or one of these countries and you start doing their accent, are you saying anything?
Well,
What bro? There was this one guy. He done an Indian.
Are they the angry one? It's
No,
was-
he went. He
a
done the
different accent.
he spoke Indian, but he didn't say shit. He
No.
just done the Indian voice, and everyone just thought he was talking in a different dialect.
Russell Peters says,
We've
if
said
you're
this
in the
before.
middle of India, right, and
Yeah.
you just know how they speak, and you just say a bunch of random words, no one would think that they'll be like, this man is mostly angry. I don't know what he's saying, but he's very angry.
But he's Indian.
Yeah, for
you know?
sure.
He's Indian.
You just have to speak in their way.
I need to show you this video of there's this Japanese guy, I think, or Asian guy, whatever, and he does Greek quotes
Bro.
in different Asian dialects.
I've seen it.
Bro, and he does the Japanese one, oh, separakalo. You know, and then he does the Chinese one, separakalo. I don't know how
He's
to do it. He
reading
does it.
Greek with Japanese accent.
Yeah. But then he does Chinese, completely different. He does Korean, completely different. Maybe
Well, there are
Filipino or something,
different accents.
completely
Well, I
different.
had an African yesterday on my feed on TikTok singing Gazanzidis, bro, like one of our oldest
Bro,
Greek singers.
there's African villages out there that grew up with Greek heritage.
It's so fucked
Because
up, bro.
they
Have you seen that shit,
the
Kerry?
church that remained there was the Greek Orthodox Church,
And the priest was
so
Greek
they
and
kept
blah,
them.
blah, blah, blah.
Bro, they grow up speaking Greek, African villages.
Bro, look at that.
Beautiful, yeah, but he grew
Sorry,
up in
who?
Athens.
I
didn't
know.
he? Oh, Greece.
Yanis.
Yanis.
No, hold on. I want to hear this name 1 second. I'm trying to
Yanis
figure out.
Andagorogorobungu.
Antetokounmpo.
That's
Yeah.
not racist.
Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo.
Oh!
Permíteme, break it down. Ante to kumbo.
I bet they fucking just
Like,
undo your button, bitch.
yeah. Like ande yo to bungo. Like,
Antetokounmpo. Man's done well
Anyway.
for himself.
He-
Man's done really
He's
well.
good. He's
Bro.
good.
He was the MVP. He's won a championship.
Bro, he's a worldwide
no.
name
Like
right
he's
now.
not just good. I'm trying to say he's
No,
top
he's
dogs.
in the top.
top 5, bro.
Mashallah.
He's going to be
Good
one
for
of the
him.
most famous basketball
for
players
the last
ever.
5, 6, 7 years. Good
Bro,
for
he's
him.
a beast. They've made
He is.
animations and they didn't have to change nothing. They just made
Bro, it's
him
huge.
in an
Copy
animation.
him.
Yeah.
His length.
Very good.
So
His
long.
wingspan is like
So long.
Nah, he's good. He's good and good for
wingspan
him. And
because
I
you know
like
he's
him
a fucking.
because
bird.
I haven't seen much of him, but I have seen him
Bro, he's a
being
beast.
very respectful
There's a
to
vid-
Greece.
The video of him when he's 13,
Yeah,
and he's just saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna be in the NBA, and I'm gonna be one of the best ever."
that's
and then
it.
boom.
That's
Next
it.
video, he's dunking and he's this and he's a beast, bro.
So
Beast.
he's very respectful to Greece, very patriotic
He
to
kept
Greece.
it, yeah.
And to that, I take my hat off.
He's Greek.
And
He-
that's
his
he's Greek,
nationality,
but
though,
he's
yeah.
Greek. That's it. That's all I need to hear for me to be convinced if you're from somewhere or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, for sure.
It's got, yeah, your heritage might be different, but
Well, it's
you
just-
are a patriot right now.
It's the
You
same
know
with
what I
all
mean?
3 of us.
He's a
We're not originally.
Yeah, exactly.
None of us were actually born here, were we?
I was.
Except you. You faker.
Yeah, but I was 18 months when I came.
Yeah, so was I. But I'm saying, technically, if you take it like that,
Yeah, but if I was born in India, that will make me Indian.
yeah, you got a bit of an Indian look going on.
So,
But
alright,
you
if I was
might
born in Scandinavia, I won't be Scandinavian.
got a bit
will
of
I?
white on you as well. You know?
But wait, he grew up. He's a product of Greece, so he's Greek, 100%.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to get to is genetically.
Obviously.
Genetically, he's not. But now,
Yeah, but I mean that's kind of a big advantage in basketball for him.
yeah.
You know.
Well,
he's
look,
taller.
you tell
he's
me.
Longer.
You tell me.
He's more athletic.
Is no white guy ever gonna reach his ability? Just for the fact that they're white?
There's many white guys
Well,
that are that
but
size.
athletic wise, like natural.
Pound for pound, Chris,
It's
what he's
just-
trying to say is that they're
Bro,
a
he's
little
a
bit,
freak.
they're tweaked, a
They
little
call
bit
him
better.
the Greek freak.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what they
That's
call
what
it.
his name is.
Okay, so
Because
it's
bro,
his,
his length, like the.
Not
it's
only
his
that,
African heritage.
His
That's what I'm
hands
saying.
are bigger than average, even though he's 6'10". They're bigger than average for a 6'10" guy, because you know.
And just his,
His just his jump.
he's-
The other thing, these two tall guys are a bit lankier. He's managed to keep a lot of muscle on him.
He's
but
put it
I
on.
think,
Yeah.
I think that's. I don't know about his parents, but I think that's his own brain also having stuff to do with it. Because,
for sure,
bro,
No,
his
you know
brother-
what you might be thinking now. That's probably what makes him Greek, and I'm sorry, his heart
Yeah.
made him achieve those levels.
a warrior.
Yeah.
no, it's that too. But your body. So if you keep reminding yourself, I want to be taller for like 10 years from the age of 8 until 18,
Yeah.
I think you're going to gain a couple of inches.
For sure.
You know what I mean? If
For
that's
sure.
your focus, I want to be taller. I want to have I want to do good in basketball. Therefore, I need to be like this.
I mean, there's
and your
things you
brain
can-
is on that for 10 years
Look,
straight.
I
man.
think this is what you're going to say. I think you're born with a certain amount of skill, of genetic skill,
Natural.
and your brain tells you, let's
Boost
get this better.
Yeah.
There's things
not
you
many
can do
people
to
that-
try and help yourself, exercises and things to try and get more reach.
Yeah, like
and
Kevin
things like
Hart
that.
ain't getting taller. Don't matter how
But
much he.
maybe he didn't know he was doing them though.
No, he probably didn't.
No,
His
no, no,
body
no. I'm
was
saying
telling
like
him.
because I used to play basketball and I used to go to basketball camps and things like that. And there was this one guy I remember that was older than us, and this Russian guy. Oh, poor guy. He was a bit of a loser at the time, in the sense that he was just a weird guy.
Yeah.
Like he was just trying, bro. He was just trying to
A
fit
weird
in.
Russian dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what he was. It didn't. Like the guy's been here for years
Did he
now. he's
stand
no
and
good.
swing his arms? It's like, look at
No,
me.
he was a tall guy, but
Yeah.
it was really aggressive and like we were practicing.
But
Like,
he
bro,
was by
like chill
himself.
out. He was going 100 all the time by
right.
himself.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
And,
my
like-
own
And
competition.
like he used to do the he used to
All
like
right,
stand
MJ.
by the
Yeah.
curtains up here and like do stretches every day to try and like I'm gonna get.
so
I'm
he was
gonna get bigger.
dedicated. What was weird about him?
He wasn't that good.
Ah.
For the amount of effort and everything that he put in, like he wasn't that good. Yeah,
So everyone's having a sandwich and he's still doing laps, right? And he's still the
like,
slowest one.
He's really committed. No, like he wasn't terrible. Like he was like middle of the pack,
Okay.
right? But
You expected a lot more.
this is one of those guys that he had all the gear, he had the look,
And he just
he
done
put
nothing.
in the work, but it wasn't like where you would think.
Some people are just not athletic.
Not
They're just
everyone's
not.
meant to. Yeah, some people get there with hard work. Others are just naturally
Yeah.
more talented.
Bro, there's coordination, balance, power.
That's what he
these
was
are
missing.
the things.
The coordination.
I'll say it again.
lacking
My brother
with
will
his
knock
hands.
this wall down, but give him to do 2 kick-ups.
Give him 2 oranges to juggle. You know, like two, not
See,
3.
I'm
right?
kind of in the middle of all
Yeah,
that.
you're in the middle.
Yeah. I can be kind of
Like,
coordinated.
bro, it's
Yeah,
so
your
funny.
strength comes through your weight, though.
My strength comes from my weight,
Yeah.
probably at this point.
No,
Your size. Sorry, your
he's
size.
surprisingly nimble.
Yeah.
No,
for a big guy.
you definitely
I'm
have the
agile.
You know
extra
what?
nimbleness.
There's a certain type of man.
I'm more nimble than you guys.
yes.
There's a certain type
know
of
that,
man that has the Jack Black body. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
talking about you, but
Yeah,
generally.
yeah, yeah.
And he can move.
Bro, they're
Yeah.
just backflips, bro. There's so many videos of the peak male athletic physique. And there's all these dudes,
These
right?
fat dudes. What the fuck?
Fucking doing
that,
spins
That
on the-
redneck ninja you're thinking
Yeah,
of.
he's
You
doing
know?
this-
Have you seen the redneck ninja?
The movie?
No. Go on your phone now and look for redneck ninja.
Are you
Bro,
sure?
yeah, man.
Bro, the guy does backflips and
And
like,
like,
impressive
I know you
shit.
hate it, but this is the peak. This is the peak
Human.
athletic male physique. Like you just can't beat me. I'm just. And then look at Jack Black. They've got
Bro, stocky
strong legs,
and agile.
Strong legs, bro. You know. These strong legs makes them what they are.
Yeah.
Jamie's a little bit like that.
Who?
Jamie.
Yeah. But
He's-
Jamie's a good footballer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's his legs. They've got a good. So this doesn't matter.
Yeah, but this
sorry.
always, most of the time, this comes at a later stage in life.
If
And
you-
I feel bad because
Top one.
growing up as a teenager or early 20s and being skinny, and then by the age you're 27, you've just ballooned up.
Well, like me.
Bro, I feel...
Like you, yeah, like my brother, like
I
you.
used to be skinny.
yeah, but you haven't really ballooned up. We've seen cases
No,
where
we-
people
yeah.
have
Yeah, but
ballooned up, bro.
that's because I wouldn't let myself and you wouldn't let me
Yeah.
get to
Yeah,
that
yeah,
point.
yeah.
Like,
Otherwise-
we're gonna keep it up to like okay.
See how much my fat ass weighs.
You might not like it, but this is what the peak male athletic form looks like, and there ain't a fucking thing you can do about it.
Zero muscle mass, bit of a belly. He's skinny fat. But he's got it. He's got it.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
You might not like it, but this is what the peak male athletic form looks like.
Mate.
He just done a spin with his hands
Yes,
in
in
his
his pocket,
pockets.
mate.
Like, smell
Mate,
the shit.
He
mate,
just landed like.
All right, so I just thought about Gladiator.
Okay.
All right,
He looks
Okay.
like
So
him.
tell me, like
Maximus.
these medieval Roman, even the Greeks, bro.
Bro, none of them were like
none of them were
six-pack and-
6-pack. I think the strongest guys they were a bit like this guy.
Stockier, man.
I think.
Stockier,
You know,
yeah.
back in
Power.
those days. Yeah,
Depends
because you
on-
couldn't throw them down.
No,
you couldn't
again,
put them
depending
down.
on what they were doing.
You know. Yeah, but back then though,
Bro,
because
if you were a militia, yeah, hand to hand
Yeah.
combat, right?
You don't need abs.
No,
Yeah.
you want power.
Yeah.
You want to hit
so
someone. and fucking-
take someone like me and someone like him, yeah, and
Getting angry, bro.
and
Sitting there
Stare in the eye.
What the fuck?
relax.
I got
Relax,
pent up
relax.
energy.
I can't believe he doesn't drink coffee. Bro, I've had 4 shots and
He
I'm
had
like,
a tea.
and he's supposed to like soothe you. Anyway,
So imagine him and me next to each other. He's
this guy.
he's 100 pounds bigger than me.
Yeah.
Let's say, yeah.
50 kg.
Let's say we're both 6 foot.
Yeah.
Okay. 50 kilo bigger than me. That's actually a lot. But we've got the same stamina, right? We can run the same amount.
Yeah.
I'm slightly faster than
Slightly.
him. Slightly. Yeah? And we have the same dexterity, eye coordination,
Everything.
reflexes. Who's a better soldier?
Him.
Him.
He's got more
You
in the
know
tank.
what I mean?
He's got more in the tank.
Right? So the
There's
only problem
limits.
with big guys is stamina, I think.
There's limits.
You know, and yeah,
After this size, it's gonna counteract. You're gonna gas out.
the endurance part. Yeah.
You're gonna use so much power to
But
get
let's
to
keep
where
in
you're
mind
supposed to
this
get.
was like their life.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like
back in those days,
their
it was-
stamina wasn't such a problem like we think.
Correct. I think I lean more to that back in those
Bro,
days
if
when
you-
there were soldiers and knights and
That was their
military
life.
people.
That's all
that
they
was
did.
their
Try
life.
and have a fight in a field with mud.
You're
he's-
fucked.
bro.
you're fucked.
Yeah,
I
none
was running-
of these real battles that used to happen are as like Hollywood makes them
Glamorous.
out. Like, oh
It
yeah,
takes
so
time.
cool
It
sequences.
takes time, bro.
It's not just it takes time. It's messy. It's fucking it's
They're
terrible.
falling.
Yeah.
It's
Like
just-
like it's not just going to plan.
The,
It's not like
the closest thing I've got to that kind of experience is once there was a dog running on the highway and it went into a field and it was kind of winter, so that it was a little bit wet, and I was running after this dog, bro. Bro, this dog was half dead, and I barely caught it
yeah.
with a rope and everything. I barely caught it, bro.
Yeah.
I was dying. So imagine fighting for your life with a fucking giant swinging an axe at you, like you just die.
It's bloody.
I was
It's messy. It's loud. It's fucked. It's
Run.
very difficult. Yeah. Like if I was
That's why
one,
they do mushrooms.
yeah. If you were going to be one of those, well, that's why they get drunk and all this shit beforehand, isn't it?
Yeah.
Proper, like
So,
the
don't
night
think
before the
about the
battle.
problems.
Yeah, the night
Yeah.
before.
They're just
courage.
in autopilot. Woo!
Yeah.
Fucking swinging, bro.
They got bloodlust and they're pissed and
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
aggressive.
Bro, but come on. In that moment, would you think about muds?
No, bro.
You
We're talking
wouldn't
about.
even.
You might.
It's not a
You
problem.
wouldn't even.
It's not a problem.
You're telling me you're sitting there with. I'm not going to go up to thousands because most battles were mostly fought with the hundreds.
Hundreds,
Yeah, yeah,
Not
thousands
thousands.
were a few, like the Romans.
Yeah,
and
like
Greeks and
huge
stuff
battles.
like that.
yeah.
yeah.
But like the hundreds, even that, hundreds of people just all trying to kill each other.
Yeah.
All that adrenaline, all that. Like,
Oh my God.
It's in the
you're-
air.
Yeah, you're in survival mode.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
not like calculated and shit. You're
I
swinging
wanna
like a
know-
madman.
I want to know the friendly fire statistic. Back in those days, everyone's wearing armor,
How would they know?
so
You wouldn't know
you
what
just
friendly fire
stab
would
your
be.
mate. You know what I mean? Maybe you've been fighting for 10 minutes, and then you realize, bro, we're on the same side.
You just had a
Fuck.
bit of mud on your face. I didn't know it was you, bro.
Right.
That's
Oh,
what they had.
shit.
That's why they had banners and.
I just
their
but
killed,
let's say you
clothes and all
lose
that.
your-
I killed the
whatever.
king.
Funny.
Most of the time, the kings were nowhere near
Yeah.
there.
I
So
know,
funny.
I
I was listening to Shane Gillis' podcast the other day, and in the Civil War, there was one of the generals, one of the soldiers. He was like, he described him like an idiot, like Forrest Gump.
Okay.
You know, that kind of character.
Like-
So it's like he's the village idiot, man, and he was on guard duty. And
Who's with me?
And the general was out that night, and he comes back on his horse, and the guard's like, "Who goes here?" And he's like, "It's me." He's like, "Identify yourself. It's me." And he shoots him. He just shot the general. Like war's going on, and he just shot the general. Just
He panicked.
He panicked. He's like, "Ah!" Boom, and he just shot his general. Just fucking killed him. I can't
What are you
remember the
gonna do,
name. Can't remember.
What
the
are you
name.
gonna do?
But being on soldiers, you mentioned the panna cotta soldiers.
Terracotta,
Panna cotta.
Terracotta,
not the food one.
terracotta is obviously it's, sweet, right?
No, that's panna cotta. That's what Chris was saying.
So
Terracotta is a clay.
it's a
Panna
clay
cotta.
apparently.
Yeah.
So you
A
mentioned
reddish
you
hue
mentioned
clay.
them last week.
Yeah.
And I know there's a show on Netflix about them.
Yeah.
But I haven't watched
Terracotta
it.
Army.
Yeah, but I haven't watched it. So I want you to tell me a bit about it.
Okay.
Did you recap?
A little bit.
A little bit. All right. So
Story-
what I know,
Story time with
what I
Kiri.
know is from Indiana Jones. Okay.
Which I thought was a female until I was 23.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Indiana.
Cypriot, Anna to me is Indiana. I don't know.
Mestinana?
Indiana. Oh. It's too early for you, bro. It's too
That's what
early.
you said.
Indiana
Oh my
Jones.
God, wait, there's these camps, bro. We need to send you to these fucking
What camps?
like where you sit there and your whole life is focused on just finding your chi. Like that's what you got to
Yeah,
do,
a
bro.
Buddhist monk.
Yeah, you just got to go up there, bro. Like you got to live there.
Sort
for
me out the
2
tickets,
years,
bro.
2 years.
7
bro.
years in Tibet or whatever that
Just
movie
2
was.
will do.
Yeah.
2. Yeah.
Seven's
Well,
a
we'll
lot.
see. We'll see.
I'll go
Brad
for
Pitt
2 and
movie.
see how I feel.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Anyway, the Panna Cotta Warriors.
Yeah,
Let's
the
go.
Panna Cotta Warriors.
Basically, they discovered this massive ass site, in 1974.
1974.
Yeah.
So
And
like
important-
40 years ago.
Yeah, important date for us Cypriots.
50
that.
years
very
ago.
important
Yes.
day.
Yeah. But
50 years ago. Okay.
yeah, 1974, they were digging these farmers. These farmers were digging these trenches, right, for waterways. All right. And they accidentally discovered they kept finding little pieces of
Clay.
terracotta clay. Yeah.
Okay.
So wait, terracotta clay is a particular clay that's made with particular sand and it looks a particular color.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a reddish
All right.
sort of clay. And it's very easy to
Not sand
sculpt
mud.
and everything. Okay. So basically, they found this massive site. The archaeologists came. They had a proper look. They discovered that this thing is huge. Yeah, I think it was. What did I tell you? 98 square kilometers or something. It was.
Is it?
Yeah.
Bro.
This whole site.
Bro, that number
It's huge.
is huge. Wait.
Bro, all right.
So what? So it's
Let's Google it.
Yeah, well, I've got it here already. but
what?
anyway.
And it's filled to the
98.
brim. And it's filled to the brim with statues.
No.
Okay. So it's
That
98
is just
square
the burial
kilometers
site.
of a burial site. Not
It's
even
a
a
mausoleum.
city.
It was basically a city, innit? It's a terracotta city.
Okay. So it says so it says like
So basically, what this is
it's
a
a
mausoleum.
huge number, that bro. That's bigger than our town, I guess. I don't know. Like
What is it again?
98 square kilometers. So it's like having 10 kilometers that way and 10 kilometers this way, boxed in. Okay, it's not bigger than our town, but it's close enough.
It's big, bruv. It's really
You
fucking
know?
big. Yeah. So they
Wow.
found this, and they basically investigated a bit more, and they discovered that this is the site, the burial site of the first emperor that united China.
Okay.
Okay,
All
because
right.
China used to be. It wasn't even China. It wasn't even called. He's the one that named it.
Okay.
Master
China.
Shifu.
Yeah, Master Shifu. No, it was like the Qing dynasty or whatever
Okay.
it was.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, he took over, right? He took over China. He managed to unite everyone, created China. Yeah. And he basically was full of himself.
Well, bro.
like
well,
you would
well,
be.
well, fair enough, right?
Yeah, like I've done something that
United
no one's
China.
ever
Is he
done.
one of those kings that one of the things was like count my hair?
For the records.
Yeah, they had slaves
Every day.
counting their hair every day.
It was every day.
What did they
Just so I know if I'm going bald or not.
Were they pulling them out? How were they doing it?
No, they're separate. They're
Just one by
counting
one.
their hair, bruv. Like I swear, this is a thing. It's a part of it. I don't know.
I don't know how
It
accurate
meant
that
something.
was.
It meant something. Yeah, bro.
Anyway, so they started building this when the emperor was 13, it said.
13.
Yes.
So when did he unite China?
When he was 14.
Oh, when he was older. I don't know what age he was exactly.
Wait, so he
but
started building this for himself
before.
so it's like
Jesus.
Yanni.
Sorry.
Like Yanni, he was like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, and he did.
And he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they got all different designers, architects, sculptors.
Yeah,
would
yeah.
probably be the word.
Sculptors, yeah.
From all over China, the top dogs to do this. All right, and they basically were building his army, right? His army, entertainers. They didn't just find terracotta statues of warriors. They found it was also generals, the tallest, the biggest one. They found from like servants and
So a
entertainers.
whole world, a whole community.
Over 3,000 statues, bro.
3,000, over 3,000 statues.
Yeah, they've managed
Get,
to.
load the picture up. Show us.
Well, it's not as impressive when you see it on the picture.
But still, if you know what it is.
There you go. That's
Yeah, I've seen
They
this.
lined
I've
them
seen the
up.
whole documentary about this. I just wanted to make sure it's this.
yeah. Watch the new one now because it's updated stuff.
Okay.
Because they've been doing this for 50 years.
So what?
So they're
what
finding
did they
new things.
find out?
They're finding different chambers and everything because it's like I said, it's massive, right? It's not just one room; it's a whole bunch of different rooms, and they're finding in each room they're finding some new stuff. Okay, so like I said, in the one they found the main entrance there, whatever they found.
The
loads,
soldiers,
the soldiers.
yeah.
None of them were standing up, by the way, like we're seeing them here.
They were all
Everything was destroyed.
okay.
There wasn't a single statue that was like, yeah, I'm good. That's how it
Okay.
was.
Imagine putting that puzzle together, like walking into that 3,000 statues
listen,
and starting putting them back together.
They've been working on this shit for so long.
Yeah,
I told
yeah.
you they've only restored about 800 or something.
fair enough.
Okay, which is a lot.
It's
It's,
good,
really
it's
good.
good.
Yeah, but like,
good. Almost a
look
third.
how long this shit. It could take 3-4 years just to do one statue.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. True.
So and because they're trying to preserve it as perfectly as they can.
Yeah.
Also, we don't see them obviously as they originally were, even when they restore them, because they used to be painted.
Ah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason they know about all this, that they got destroyed most likely in a fire that was probably got looted or it was revenge. What their hypothesis now if you watch the whole thing, is that they used to have they used slaves to help build this. All right, the whole mausoleum, and it was possible when there was a big revolt in China that they made a resistance army, and a lot of these slaves may have joined there, and they just came back as revenge to destroy everything inside. All right, that's one of the hypotheses. We'll never know. Oh, we might know in another 50 years, but at the moment, that's the hypothesis that they're going on. They found out that it was basically burned because they found like charred wood within the ground.
Yeah. So there was a fire.
They know for 100% there was a fire. That was the most likely cause of all this destruction. But they're fixing it all up slowly. They managed to find a couple of the statues really below all the other ones that got preserved a bit better. So some of them have some of the original paint on, which, keep in mind, this is over 2,000 years ago. Huh? This is like 2,200 years ago. Which is
Some good ass paint.
Bro, that's the whole thing, the scale of this thing, to try and organize this back then, to try and get all these people, all these materials from all over China. And they picked the location where they picked it because on the one side, it's got like plenty of gold or whatever. And on the other side, it's got plenty of jade.
It's just more proof that, you know, things were going down back in the day, boys.
Oh, they knew a couple of things.
Oh,
yeah.
mate,
it's just, let's not get into
they
that,
knew
but
shit we
it's just
don't know
more
about
proof
now.
of that, right?
Sure.
Just
Yeah,
more
so
proof.
they're still excavating, they're still finding shit, they're still trying to fix it all up. But what's cool is that one of their like main scriptures show that scriptures, is that religious if I say that? Can you use scriptures for
No, I think you
religious?
can.
It's not just religious, it's
No, I think
historical
it's general,
scriptures.
yeah.
Anyway, so there's this book basically written like 100 years after the mausoleum was completed.
Okay.
That was basically the history of the emperor in China and whatever. And it's cool to see that a lot of the things written in there, they found evidence of.
Okay.
So like this shit happened. It
And
was
it's
real.
all- it's
So
all
it's like
connecting.
Yeah. So this document now is a lot more likely to contain truth.
Yeah.
Than what they originally, because you know a lot of ancient things you find like that, there'll be like
You know,
over
it's
exaggerations
funny how
and things
all
like
these
that.
myths
Are true.
are, you know, they didn't just come out of nowhere.
No,
Some
No, a
truth
lot
to
more
all
than
of
what
them.
we think, though.
bro, a lot more.
Some
A
truth
lot
to all
more.
of them.
Yeah.
I
Listen,
think.
well, if we go into the pyramids,
Some of them,
we're
yeah,
gonna
some
find
of
a lot
them,
of
it's
shit.
just not myth. It's literally they're telling us exactly it. Oh, who gave you the answers? The plants. Oh, that's a myth. No, the plants actually gave them the answers of how to do some things. Whatever.
Bro, it's ridiculous the amount of things. I love history stuff like this.
What about Atlantica, bro? Have you ever
Atlantis, you mean?
Atlantis? Sorry, have you ever gone into that? Like
A little
I've
bit.
seen
A
some of
little
that
bit.
shit. Yeah.
There's-
Remember when the guy, the American guy, he was, you know, he went crazy about that. He's basically here in Cyprus, and
Oh yeah,
yeah, and you know, there's whole documentaries about it.
yeah.
The one-
It's not here in Cyprus.
What I know is it's in Africa.
Well, yeah, it's on top of
west-
Africa, yeah.
West coast of
Morocco.
northwest of Africa.
The whole, if you believe in it,
Yeah.
then you must believe in ancient technology. Like they were,
Oh, for sure.
like they were using sound and vibrations
Yeah,
and things
yeah,
like this.
yeah.
Something. I don't know what, but something.
Well, because they must have, because
Well, if I said to you, bro, oh, was there giants or did they move big rocks with fucking vibrations? Which one would you go? Because
I would go with either of them. To be
I would
honest.
go with both.
Yeah,
I would go with both. I'd be like, yeah, they probably both existed.
we're talking about thousands and thousands of years ago. We're not talking about a
Yeah,
couple of
yeah,
thousands. We're
yeah,
talking
no.
about 10, 15,
Yeah.
20,000 years ago.
Yeah.
If not longer.
hey, but
you know?
numbers win.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, we fucked it.
Well,
Yeah,
listen,
yeah, yeah.
Whatever it was, we were like, nah, we
every
can't have any more of this.
every religion, all these ancient religions and whatever, they all talk about a big flood that happened.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
But you know how
Okay,
crazy...
so there's got to be some like that happened. We know that happened.
Didn't they find the ark, the actual ark?
Yeah, yeah.
Supposedly in
Turkey or
Turkey.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, imagine...
I mean, I'm not sure about
you know,
that one.
You know what's fucked up,
Why?
bro?
Because it's Turkey.
Because I don't believe Noah's Ark.
Maybe
Why?
it's just a
Wait,
story
wait.
based
Just a-
on true.
Man,
on truth.
someone built a big boat.
A big boat.
Is that not a fair story?
Did he fill it up with
That's-
all the animals
yeah,
in
but
the
that's-
world?
That's an
That's a
exaggeration.
bedtime story.
Yes, that's an
You
It's
know,
a
exaggeration.
religious
May-
story.
may-
That's what it says in the Bible, bro. Ain't no bedtime
No,
story.
no. The bedtime story says he took 2 of every kind, blah, blah, blah. No, but he
Two
took
of
some animals.
every kind.
He
Yeah,
tried
they
to
came.
save
They
some
came, and
animals.
then-
He didn't take 2 of every kind, bruv.
If
you go and base
the most basic answer is that. Now you want to throw in more a genius into play, maybe he did something more. You want to throw a god into play, maybe more
Yeah.
happened. But the most basic version of the story is like, bro, it's gonna rain. No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
Let me
Oh,
tell
bro,
you
fuck you. I'm gonna build a boat for my family.
All right,
you know. And
all right. Let's put some facts down to make you understand why that's an exaggeration, and obviously
But again,
he didn't do it.
the
Wait,
one
second.
that they found that they claim to be the ark, that's like half the mountain that they found.
Okay,
it on.
okay.
Like it's huge.
All right,
Okay.
even with that,
Yeah.
even with that piece of information, how many years ago are we talking about?
Thousands.
3, 4, 5.
Somewhere there.
Right. So in the past 100 years, we've wiped out over 5 million. So 99% of every animal that's existed on the planet, we've wiped it out. And the 1% that's remaining is 5 million strong. Okay? That's today. So 3,000 years ago, it was like 15 million strong, right? So
Well-
that means it's just a.
So
an
do you think
example.
Noah fucked up? He saved too many, or he didn't save enough?
No, he just took whatever he could.
It's too much. He saved too much. What the fuck do you need mosquitoes for?
I think, well, how? They stayed on the animals. Maybe he didn't have 2 mosquitoes. Maybe he
The
had
fuck
10.
we need mosquitoes
Do
for,
you
bro?
think he went there and he caught some mosquitoes, bro?
No, bruv. God sent them to him.
Shall I tell
They
you something?
came in pairs.
Shall I tell you something funny
Okay.
and not so funny with mosquitoes in Africa, bruv? There's a place in Africa where there's so many mosquitoes. They grab a pan and they just swipe the air, right?
And they make
They
the
just-
meatballs.
And they just grab all these mosquitoes and then they make a patty.
Bruv, no, I don't care how hungry I am. They're the biggest killer of anywhere of
That's
anything.
why we save
Diseases
the
and shit.
mosquitoes. To keep the balance.
Keep the balance.
Keep the balance.
Everything, bro. There's nothing on planet Earth other than humans
That should be here.
that shouldn't be.
That's why it's here.
Yeah.
Because it has a job to do.
Everything.
Got
Bro,
here
yesterday
'cause
I
it
went
just
to a
survived.
tavern and I had ants all over me. It's just a part of nature. I took one home. I was like, oh, hello, mate.
I had a foreigner.
Bro, ants are really fascinating
I had
if
a
you-
foreigner
if you
in
look
the
into
house
them.
the other day.
I have.
And
like-
they saw ants in the garden. And they're like, oh, there's ants.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
Okay,
we're
yeah.
outside in the
Bro,
garden.
the girl I was with.
Yeah, that's the thing when
my-
people freak out when there's like this is their.
We're in the garden.
You know what phrase really pisses me off?
What?
Shark infested waters.
Infested.
Bro,
There's
you
one
mean it's
shark.
home? Like what the fuck do you mean shark infested waters? Where else does it live?
They've left the mountains, people. They're
like
in the
that-
water.
honestly, who do we think
Shark-infested
we are?
woods.
It's like
Yeah,
Bill Burr.
that would, I'll be like, whoa, okay,
What?
shit.
Yeah. Bill Burr says.
Bear infected waters, I'll be like, oh, okay, shit.
How many polar
Okay.
bears we
You know,
got? Yeah.
Bill Burr was like, oh, you know, most shark attacks happen in shallow waters. And he's like, yeah, that's where all the humans are.
Yeah,
Like, you fucking idiots.
He's not going to bite him in the middle of the ocean because there's no one there.
No, but if there
people.
is, even if there is someone in the middle of the ocean and it does get him, who's there to report that stat?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know?
Like, oh, I got, wait, I can't see. I can, wait, there, one more.
Shark. We saw a shark. Apparently, Cyprus saw a shark
We see,
in Larnaca or
we
somewhere.
see
And a
every
seal.
year
We
now.
got
And a seal,
We
and
got a
they
seal.
Every year
freaked out.
we get some dolphins coming through
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, dolphins is common now, and they freaked out.
Bro, when there's
Everyone
seals,
freaked
there's
out about the
sharks.
shark.
First of all, the sharks that we have here are not killers. None of the ones that come here.
Right.
Half of the ones
Have
that
you
come
seen?
here.
Have you seen the Under Paris movie?
No.
On Netflix, it's a shark movie.
No.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it.
Why?
Weren't you
Don't-
telling me to
don't
watch
watch
that
it.
the other week?
No.
Are you saying don't watch
I was telling you
it? Yeah.
that the concept of the movie is good. The
Yeah.
idea behind the movie.
Okay.
It's realistic. It's good. It's possible. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The acting and the LGBTQ bacon movement.
Bacon?
Yeah, that's LGBT. That's like bacon tomato sandwich kind of thing.
I've got a question. I've got a
yeah.
question about the
What?
LGBTQ.
So they
Finish
push
that, I'll tell you.
that narrative that's being pushed so hard in that movie makes it unwatchable.
Well, it's like the documentary
Makes it
of
unwatchable.
Alexander the Great. Opening scene, he's fucking shagging his trainer. I mean, all right.
All
he
right,
was gay,
if you, talk to me about it.
Yeah, like
talk
you
to me
have
about it. Don't show it to me.
I switched fucking 3 minutes in, bruv.
Like-
and I knew it from the opening scene because when they were fighting, he was on top of him at one point. And it
They
was
were
a
too
bit
close.
I was like, wait a minute.
No one's dying.
Yeah,
Like-
what's going on? And they're breathing in each other's face. And I'm like, what's going to happen here? That's
They're
not
gonna
a fight.
fuck, Anthony. That's what's gonna happen.
And then he comes out the water and he goes behind his shoulder and he just touches him here. And I'm like, click. Not because I'm homophobic, bro.
just I don't wanna
That's
see it.
not what I signed up for.
Listen, they're pushing it in every single thing you see nowadays.
Mate,
Okay, a lot.
finish off with this and we're
Yeah.
done.
So, LGBTQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the initials. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's L?
Lesbian, which is
Okay.
gay.
They're all
Yeah.
queer. It's all queer.
It's all gay.
All of it though.
No, it's all gay.
Why do they need? It's all gay. Lesbians are gay. Okay.
Gay is gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
LGB bisexual
is gay.
Okay. You're gay, bruv. You're just a guy. You're a gay guy that also likes women.
Okay, fair
but
enough.
You're,
But you're a
gay.
gay guy.
You're
Yeah,
gay. Yeah,
yeah.
You like
Yeah.
dudes. You fuck dudes. Whatever.
gay.
You're gay. So LGBT
Trans.
Trans.
gender. So trans male, trans female.
gay.
Yeah.
Because if you were a man, right, and you transition to a woman,
So all of
and you
these,
go
You're
with another
dating man-
woman.
and you go with another man, you're a man that goes with a man.
So you're trying
If
to
you're
say,
if you're a woman,
so
you
all
go
of
with a woman.
these end up with the same sex.
G. Should just be
No,
G.
gay. Yeah, gay.
It's just
So
gay.
all of these categories have sex with the same sex.
Yes.
All of them.
Yes.
In the case
Except
of the transgender,
the transgender.
So
Right,
if
this
I
is the
beca-
twist.
No, but again,
No.
if I become a woman,
Right.
and I go out
With a man.
I was a man with a man, I'm gay. If I become a woman and I go out with a woman, I'm a woman now, and I'm with a woman, so I'm gay. I'm still gay.
That's what I mean. It's just whatever you do,
Okay,
you're gay.
But if you're a man
Yeah.
that changes into a woman
Yeah.
and you date a guy,
You're gay.
You're gay.
yeah, but to him,
Fuck it.
No,
but
but you're gay.
Is that the argument?
Yes.
Right.
That's he's not longer a man.
Okay.
So he's not gay.
But he's gay.
But he's gay.
Because he was born a man.
End of.
And all of them, it's just
No,
gay.
no,
Why is it all specific?
Fuck even the born.
And-
XYXX. Shut the
Let's
fuck
go
up.
chromosome.
XYXX.
And what is Q?
Queer.
Which means
Gay.
What are we doing?
Gay.
What are we doing?
Nothing
Well,
wrong with gay.
I heard another one. We'll finish with this in the barbershop
And
the other
they've
day.
claimed the rainbow. What the fuck's that? It's for
I
all
like-
of us.
I
We
like
learn
the rainbow.
colours
Are
of
you
the rainbow.
ready?
I
I
like
think
the
for
rainbow.
this one, they've changed the dictionary for this one. You can't say he's dead. You say he's unalive.
I see that
Also,
on social media.
Guns. Otherwise known as
Shooting objects?
pew pew.
I was gonna say firearms, you wanker.
Pew pew! Pew pew!
Bro, I'm seeing this more
I
and more and
unalived
more.
the motherfucker with my pew pew.
Yep. You can say that, but you
But I
can't
can't
say
say
I
I
killed
killed
the guy with
So
the gun.
imagine.
No.
So,
Because you
did,
two might.
did you unalive him? Were you holding the pew pew when you unalived him?
Yes, Your
I
Honor.
pled guilty. I did.
Yes, Your
unalive
Honor.
him
And I
with
have
my
an extra
pew-pew.
pew pew in the back pocket.
Yeah, and if you don't, I'll pew pew you
And
right here.
also, you can't say specific drugs. Can't name them.
Yeah.
You can't say.
Yeah, watch this.
Yeah, drugs.
Watch this. Coke, cocaine, molly, meth,
Heroin.
Snow,
speed,
crack,
snowflake.
weed, everything, LSD,
Crack, crack
whatever
hose.
you want.
Crackhead, no teeth.
Fuck you. See you next week. Bye.
The fuck you wasn't for you. It was for you two.